that he served as a presidential advisor to the United States president for quite some time before he passed away. And yeah, he's very prominent like to our school. And we're a very military friendly school. Okay? Over there is where we have the round building, or we call it the Student Services Center. So that's where we have a lot of administrative processes go on. So things such as our business office, if you needed to pay tuition or take out like a small loan, emergency loan, you could do that. There's also the scholarship office in there. If say you wanted to see in person if you were eligible for certain scholarships, but you could also do that online. Mostly people do it online. And there's also the Veterans Affairs Office, where if you were a dependent or a veteran yourself, you can see if you're eligible for certain benefits like the Hazelwood or the. See, I don't have to forget it. Anyway, there's like different benefits you could have if you were a veteran or a dependent of a veteran. You just need to talk to them to see if you're eligible. Okay. And this right here is Wusong Lee Plaza. Right over there is where we have our Fallen Islander tribute. All of them have bricks on the ground, and those bricks have someone's name, well, an Islander's name who has passed away, early, before they graduate or after they graduate, and they were prominent to the university. And sometimes here we also have in a couple months, we'll have like the Islander lights, where like this place is decked out with like Christmas tree lights and everything. So you might see pictures of like this area like full of Christmas tree lights, and we have a big ceremony. Also the Islander ring ceremony too, where Islanders who are seniors purchase a ring, and like they come here and they throw a sand dollar into the fountain too and make a wish. It's just one of our traditions here that we have here at TAMECC. So that building right there, if anybody's interested in business, let me check the time. So yeah, make a good time. That building right there is the O'Connor building. It's basically where we have our home for the College of Business. Our College of Business is double ACSB certified, which stands for the Association for the Advancement of Collegiate Schools of Business. Basically, only College Station and Corpus Christi are the only two within the entire Texas A&M family, including Galveston, Laredo International, San Antonio, like all of them. The only two to have that accreditation in their College of Business, and it's a very high accreditation. Basically our College of Business is up to par with college stations, okay? And you'll find a lot of faculty and staff located on the third floors, and there's also an up-to-date stock ticker. I don't know if you could see it because the trees are kind of blurring it, but there's an up-to-date stock ticker, those things that show like the stocks, throughout the hour and everything. It shows you. It's pretty neat if you were doing like business-related projects. And there's computer labs, and they're related to business-related math and with business-related computer programs and other things in there. So yeah.
Take pictures of anything they can, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's not. Oof. Yeah. Okay. So right here is where we have Corpus Christi Hall. Corpus Christi Hall is where we have the offices of our CEO and president, Dr. Kelly Kinsey, and our provost, like Dr. Phillips, Dr. Florenza Phillips. Yeah. But anyway, basically the principal and vice principal in Dell's term for high school, right? Is it high school? Yeah. Anyway, and there's also disability services here, where if you needed accommodations because you needed some type of assistance due to a disability, you could talk to them about it. Like one of my friends, for example, is dyslexic. He finds it hard to read and write, so he spoke to them. They give him a tape recorder free of charge to use throughout his schooling, and it's helped him exponentially. He says he loves it. And it could also happen to say if I was walking up the stairs and tripped and sprained my writing arm and I couldn't write, I talked to them and they would assign me I think they're called stenographers, people who write the things for you. You just have to dictate to them what to put down, and they're kind of strict on like what they write down. So please try not to sprain your arm, and hope they take a test for you. You have to tell them exactly what to put down. Okay? And honors lounge, if anybody's interested for the honor society here, like basically you could take certain classes. You could take accelerated academic classes, so when you graduate you have on your degree this special little stamp that says you were an honors student. Basically it's kind of like NJHS for y'all, which is that I forgot what the acronym was. I haven't been to high school in a while, but anyway, we'll go ahead and keep moving.
Yeah.
So right here, this is where we have our Center for the Arts. Center for the Arts is for those who are interested in, say, liberal arts. So we have 3 different departments. We have the math, why am I thinking math? Anyway, we have the music department, and the theater department and the general liberal arts department. Okay, the musics department, we have practice rooms all along this side of the building. And if you actually wanted to be a music major here, by the way, if any of you are interested, you have to audition and before you're actually accepted into the program. Okay. We also offer 3 types of classes to all majors where you do not need any prior experience playing an instrument or how to read music, because they teach you in the class, and that is for guitar, piano, and vocal. I've taken the guitar and piano classes here, and they showed me how to play the piano and read music and all that. Okay, so let's see. Our theater department, we have 2 theaters in there. We have the Warden Theater, which can sit up to 250 people at once. It's just a regular standard theater. Our second theater is Wilson Theater, which can sit up to 100 people at once. But the thing about the Wilson Theater is we also call it black box theater because all the walls are black and everything, and you could move the chairs around. It's more for aesthetics. You know, I've seen a couple